Alright, looks like we are back in business. Welcome back, Kindred and K-Knights. Tech Vampire here again with you, and we are going to continue the Clan Quest playthrough. Last time we were here, we performed a bit of a massacre on the Giovanni. That was something else. Normally I kind of go through that without causing too much of a stir. I take a stealthy approach, and I, end up pretending to be a Giovanni and just sneaking through and mingling in the party. But this mod, for Sabbat reasons, decided best to go and get on that murder spree. So yeah, let me take care of this real quick. Why did that not work right? There we go. Spacing. Spacing is key. All right. We also saved Dr. Johansson from some hunters, oddly enough. That was a very odd move for Sabbat, but I was also very low on humanity, and apparently the makers of this mod get rid of your humanity left and right, but don't put some alternate method for either Sabbat going down a path of enlightenment or letting you have extra humanity to keep things going. But this time we have to steal back the key to the Sarcophagus from the Quagian. The Juan Jean. So this is quite a what am I doing here? How am I here?
How cordial of you to drop in. Were you in the neighborhood? To what do I owe the pleasure?
Yes, what am I doing here?
Did you really think I wouldn't have contingencies for a loose cannon like yourself? That I wouldn't anticipate that impetuous chip on your shoulder? Please, running off to join the Sabbat? You're an embarrassment.
I don't get it. How did I get here?
Ventrue don't reach my age and standing without learning a few useful tricks. You underestimated me, Kindred.
He has possession? The fucker has possession. I don't like that. How did you...
I've had you programmed from the start, you fool. How lucky for me. By your own making, you became the perfect sleeper agent. Now, why don't you begin by telling me about my sarcophagus?
I'll never breathe a word to you, you prick.
Tell me, where is the sarcophagus?
Now he's using Dominate on me. The Archbishop has it. He's hiding it in the basement of the Halliburton Hotel.
Isn't this easier when you cooperate? Now, has the sarcophagus been opened yet?
Hey, Lenticular. I'm okay. How are you doing? No, there's a key. Ming Xiao has it.
Key! I see. And I suppose if you know that, then you must also know of the Alliance, don't you?
Yes.
That makes the rest of this so much easier. I give you my thanks, kindred. You've served your prince well. You, see her out, once and for all.
Oh, he gonna throw me out the window? Okay, that was kind of comedic.
¿Estás segura que sí funcionará? Me parece muy muerta.
Sí, claro. Almiéntala más.
Pero no se ha despertado en días.
El topor no se romperá fácil, no después de haber caído tanto.
Ojalá que valga la pena. Esta mierda me ha dado sed. Mira, sus ojos se abren. Hey, gringa, you're still alive.
Yup.
I mean, you know what I mean.
They're discussing
I told
the
you
fact
she
that
wasn't
I was
too
in
far
torpor.
gone. You should learn to listen better. K-Knight, you have a lot to catch up with before this whole city outruns us. That was no small fall you took, K-Knight. For us to find you before you met the morning's doom, luck smiles on you. Bringing you home, we nearly all perished to the sun's rays. You're lucky to be in one piece at all. Más o menos.
Holy shit, what the hell happened?
From the vinculum, we heard your cry for help. In our hearts we knew that one among us had fallen, and fallen hard. You were laid out across the road, splattered in gore. How many pints of vitae has the pack fed your parched, broken body over the last 3 nights? I've lost track.
I've been out of it for 3 nights.
Your fate was horrific. Your survival, astonishing. But the real shock was where we found you. At the bottom of the prince's penthouse. Tell me, K-Knight, tell us, that the only fall you took was from a window.
Look, I know it looks bad, but the prince had dominated me. It was against my will, I swear. It's interesting, in vanilla game, minor spoilers ahead, you are immune to the prince's dominate because you are actually of lower generation than the prince. The prince is like 9th or 8th generation, and your character is like 8th or 7th generation, so you're immune to his dominate powers, technically. He shouldn't be able to do that because you are a kindred that is farther up the food chain and closer to the original vampire Cain. He dominated me.
Calmate. There's no need to guard your dignity. You say the prince is your enemy. Then your word is all we need. This pack doesn't turn its back to our own so easily.
Glad you're on my side. That's the kind of loyalty I've needed for a long time.
Escucha. Whatever secrets you whisper to LaCroix has swept the city into frenzy. With the sarcophagus under Sabbat protection, we've forced many hands into an uneasy handshake. The Anarchs and the Camarilla have formed an alliance. They've skirmished with us a bit, but most of their army is moving against the Quajin, seeking the Dark Father's key.
And what's our next move?
For me, the battle will not end until the Ancient itself is vanquished, and his pawns meet their final death. Only with the key in hand can we be sure of the city's safety. We must strike at the heart of the Quajin, their golden temple, and take back what is rightly ours.
then there's no time to waste. Let's go now before things get any worse.
The pack has been anything but idle through your torpor. Arturo and I remade a platoon of the cattle in our image, ready for battle. You were the last soldier we needed before we take this war straight to Chinatown.
We made a platoon of the cattle in our image. Okay, so now Arturo's a daddy. And you are a mommy. They performed a shovel heading, a mass embrace. So, that's a thing. We're gonna have a bunch of Setites on our hands. Let's go to Chinatown. You two do not appear to be Setites. You two appear to be Gangrel. What happened to you? They killed everyone except you. I guess you'll do for a meal. I actually didn't need that very much. Now, Kindred commit a hate crime. You're too late, kid. The Quajin are finished in this town. We got the key. Might as well plant your sorry ass back whatever grave you crawled your way out of. Funny, hand over the key, maybe you can keep your ass. You know, when the blood hunt was called, I was really wishing someone would rip the tongue out of your smug fucking face. You know what your problem is? You're gullible. You bought the prince's lie that I killed the Primogen, caused me a mess of trouble. Now look at yourself. You're ready to die for whatever bullshit the Sabbat got into that thick head of yours. I never should have wasted my time saving your ass. You're one to talk, you hypocrite. You made a big game out of Camarilla until you needed them to haul your ass out of the fire. Tough times, tough decisions. You wouldn't get it. But if you think I'm gonna lose everything I fought for some bull-headed, small-time shit-for-brains like you, think again. You assholes keep underestimating me. I'm gonna rip that key from your asses. Yeah, real cute, neonate. All that posturing is only gonna get you killed. Why don't you run back to your shithole downtown and let that maniac Andre end you? Save us the trouble. I think you're so clever, Bertram. I'm really going to enjoy bashing that ugly face of yours in. Typical Camarilla propaganda. The only reason you're up to neck in trouble is because you didn't kill Gary. Treacherous Cammy fucks will pay for that. For you. Suck the soul out of your neck, your backstabbing. Holy shit! Good lord. Have survived worse than the likes of you. Catch me on a night I haven't just put down a Quajin elder. Just give us the key and I'll let you live. Maybe I could give a shit about the key, the sarcophagus, any of that crap the Sabbats pumped into your head. But the Camarilla is fractured. We cut the prince out of our deal, and this key is the wedge to keep them apart. Aren't you the Princess Toady now? The only thing LaCroix's after is whatever power he thinks he'll find at the bottom of that tomb. Any Camarilla without their head in the sand can see now. He's full of shit. If he wants the key, he'll have to get it through me first. Same goes for you. I doubt it'll do you much good soon anyways. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, before negotiations broke down, LaCroix mentioned he'd been sending his own soldiers after your buddies downtown for the sarcophagus. It'll be a wonder if the sheriff even leaves the building standing. The hotel, shit. For all your effort, you got shit to show for it, and the Sabbats is irrelevant as ever. I'm leaving. I suggest you do the same. I don't want to see you in my town ever again. I'll find you, asshole.
Hey, hold it!
Why are you trying to kill Victoria? I guess the mod makers don't like, don't like this section of the game either. Because apparently we don't have to do it. Andre.
I see you too have survived the Camarilla's onslaught.
Andre, what the hell happened here?
The prince's attack dog came here with a coterie of thugs. He tore through the ranks, trampled our soldiers. It was a bloodbath. Our brothers were wiped out by the pack. There are a few survivors. You, myself, a handful others. As you can see, I'm badly wounded. I only just evaded LaCroix's marauders.
How could this have happened?
I was a fool to think that the cursed Ventru would not have planned for this. The strength of his enforcer was unlike any. I never believed. How could the prince sway one so powerful?
Princess Enforcer is no more powerful than 7th gen, technically. Got your ass kicked. What are we gonna do about it?
There are greater concerns than my welfare. They've taken the sarcophagus. The entire city is in jeopardy. It's only a matter of time before LaCroix greedily opens the accursed tomb and seals our fate to the Ancient.
It gets worse. The Anarchs have the key, but it sounds like they aren't as unified with the prince as they'd have us believe.
There is still a chance. If they are hoarding the key, the only place safer than Ventru Tower is in the mystic clutches of the Tremere. You must raise the chantry before attacking the tower and destroying the sarcophagus. It is the only way.
Oh, okay. We get to fight Strauss. I'm gonna make Max wish he just let me into the fucking pyramid. It's time for payback. I don't take kindly to being kicked out a window and robbed. Alright.
These bones, this muscle, it is but an encumbrance. But grafted onto you, it is a weapon of terrible beauty. Let me sculpt you in the image of the beast incarnate.
Let's do
Our
it.
fate lies in your hands, K-Knight. In this
Okay,
hour,
so he's
you
just flesh
are
crafted
his
me.
sword.
And give me a
Do not show
frickin' ton
our
of experience
enemies
points.
mercy. They wish to herald apocalypse unto our world. Show them the oblivion they seek. Show them the full fury of the beast unleashed.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Time to go kick some ass. Oh, apparently I'm still the same, but I have a ton of XP. Not sure which stats increased. Rhetoric, investigation, finance. Let's increase this a little bit. Let's take Cauldron of Blood. My ultimate power is definitely something we want.
The Anarchs think themselves champions of freedom, masters of their own destiny. What freedom is there in choosing a master to kneel before? What courage is there in hiding behind the veiled magic of the Tremere? They can whore themselves to the Camarilla if it pleases them. They're all cowards just the same, and their kingdom will crumble before us tonight.
Coming with me to the Chantry then?
See, we will eat their hearts and steal their strength.
Take me to the pawn shop, I guess.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
All right, here's what we got today.
Grenades. Halberd. The pawn guy is selling a halberd. Okay, I guess this means I've locked myself out of a bit of stuff, so I can't go and kill the Anarch leaders or anything else like that.
Ugh, you again? You know, you
Not
show
again,
up
so-
like a bad case of the clap way too often and never welcome. Get lost, you twisted fuck. The Chantry's under Anarch protection. Ugh. God, just saying that makes me want to gag.
I'm not in the mood for your shit attitude, damsel. I'm only here for the key.
Don't you get it? There's nothing here for you. We know exactly what LaCroix is plotting, and that's exactly why he's not getting his grubby little hands on the key, not over my undead body. So go take your moronic, misguided crusade somewhere else, you bottom-feeding
Like the
fuck-knuckle.
voice actor
We
they
got
got
this.
for her. She's not nearly as close a match to actual game damsel, who, FYI, is still very much alive in modern Vampire the Masquerade. There's a lot of her referenced in the Anarch source book, if anyone has the Anarch rulebook for tabletop game. She's pretty big leader of the Anarch movement. She's supposed to be in Bloodlines too, also, so remember her face. She'll probably show up. Sorry, but it's the Sabat's turn to run this city. I'll slaughter you with the rest of them.
You know, I was hoping you'd say something like that. I've been just waiting for a reason to beat that ungrateful, naive look off your sorry excuse for a face ever since the first time you dragged it through our bar. We got a whole ass-kicking party planned for you and whatever fuckwits are dumb enough to follow you into battle. Bring it on, motherfucker!
Feelings mutual. Can I use my... I can't use my apartment. Out of my way. Let me buy. There we go.
The prodigal flesh returns. The first of our kind to forsake the sanctity of the pyramid. As you meet your fate inside my creation, listen carefully, young one, and you may hear the screams of the Tremere foolhardy enough to challenge us. But not you.
Okay, that had a thing. Alright, I'm not
Don't
in
you
the mood. It's
You know,
turn. Feelings mutual.
The prodigal flesh returns. The first hour forsake the sanctity of the pyramid. As you meet your fate inside my creation, listen carefully, young one.
Like, that is just annihilating my health pool.
Don't you... You know, I would...
Alright.
The prodigal flesh returns. Not the first of our plan to forsake the sanctity of the pyramid. As you meet your fate inside my creation, listen carefully, young one, and you may hear the screams of the Tremere foolhardy enough to challenge us. But not you. Of course not. You are different. You alone will be the one to match me. Is that not what your new masters have told you?
Oh, God.
The Sabbat. You fancy yourself dignified, but you bear your power like reckless mewling children. Bang your head against a wall and call it a doctrine if you must. But know that you are no less a servant than before you partook in their vulgar, squalid, degenerate blood commingling. And just as a child, now their bedtime stories of boogeymen and vampire deities make a meek and obedient slave of you.
Okay, good to know these people are edible.
You and the Sabbat do not intimidate me nor anyone with sense enough to recognize you for what you are. Rapacious, self-interested diablerists, and nothing more. I know not what lies within the sarcophagus, but with complete certainty, I know that the Sabbat elders see it as nothing more than a path to their own ascension, a path for which they would gladly let you die. Fail to see this vision through, and their hunger will soon turn to you, fledgling. Do you doubt my words? Ask that fiendish monster you were kneeling before of Goratrix and his ill-begotten fate. Ask him what has become of your fellow Tremere among the ranks of the Sabbat, why there are so few of you these nights. Look for the misdirection in his sickly, sweet words, and you will know your existence shall have numbered nights.
kill Victoria. Okay. That works. He did. He did. Okay.
You are a grave disappointment. Even born an abomination, you would have been a welcomed apprentice. You could have enjoyed the pyramid's resources and prestige, power, knowledge,
So
influence.
things are a bit different in this playthrough, Kenpai. Apparently the Anarchs had stolen it before I could get to it.
Freedom and emancipation.
And then they formed
Contemptuous,
an alliance with the
naive,
Tremere.
short-sighted child.
So the
You
Anarchs
are
plus the Tremere,
undeserving of
and
our
now they're
blood.
hiding the key here away from the Prince and from the Sabbat. So, yeah. Don't scare me, Strauss. Me and my pack are gonna drain you
I
dry.
will never relinquish the key to you and your band of thugs. Are you so blind to see that you are nothing but a pawn? The key is safe. The ancient is contained. Without it, LaCroix is impotent to the power inside. Only that dastardly Tsimisi scoundrel would have a foothold to gain from my defeat. Play into his hand if you wish, but it will be your final doltish undoing.
You're wrong, Strauss. The Sabbat are the only ones that care about destroying the Ancient. You're just another greedy cape with a death wish. This is kind of true. He doesn't want to destroy it because he's not sure of their abilities to destroy it. So he basically does an Indiana Jones thing and locks it away in some forgotten warehouse behind lock and key, hopefully never to have it bother anyone ever again. That is assuming you choose the ending where you side with him and the Camarilla over anyone else. You're wrong, Strauss. The Sabbat are the only ones that care about destroying the Ancient. You're just some greedy cape with a
Very
death
well.
wish.
Beat your chest and show me what passes for strength amongst your misbegotten kind.
So be it. I think. Oh, there it is. He has obfuscate. He has obfuscate and he has teleportation. Oh, fuck, that's Path of Flame. Alright. Man had the Path of Flames, that's fun. Blood clone jutsu. No, that's actually one of the abilities I have, the blood form ability.
Yo, killer. I got something you need to hear about.
What's up,
Remember
Arturo?
those drugs that disappeared? I haven't forgotten about that. And I hope you hadn't either. It never turned up. So we still got a job to do, Holmes.
No lead
See,
name.
pero I might know something.
We're kind of in
This kid,
in
Eduardo,
something a little more
he's been a
important than
soldier with the
drugs,
Kings for a
Arturo.
few years now. Never any problems with him.
What do you
He
mean?
gets his cut fair and square, just like everybody else. I know how much he makes. What I don't know is how he can afford the sweet new wheels
Wait,
he's
we
flashing
did
around.
this already.
It seems he lives chido.
I did that already.
This is the final of the Nimontemi, the useless nights in my calendar. To be fighting now, a war against the Dark Fathers, it's a bad omen. But there will be no lack of faith, no hesitation. Tonight the gods themselves will tithe their blood to this pack, so long as we ascend this city's Wishashklan and bathe that cursed devil in fire.
Amen, Hermana. Let's go drain those Camarilla licks and end this.
Claro. I've never tasted a Ventrue Prince before. I'm sure it's quite bland.
Yeah, right, I got dibs on that prick. Sir? Are you in the coffin regenerating? You got your ass kicked pretty badly, sir. Let's see. Let's head back outside and get up to deal with the prince. Time to end this. Ventrue blood probably
blade
tastes
is
like
ready.
unseasoned
What are we
boiled
waiting
chicken. Maybe. Let's get going. I am still wounded from that mess. Okay, there's the mortal security. I should probably... not waste too much ammo for my guns. Probably use what guns they're using. Alright. Cool. Come on, elevator. Alright, 12 more XP. Oddly enough, increase charisma, because I think there's a pretty big charisma check near the end of the game. Alright. I'm gonna need to drink somebody soon. I mean, I can drink Rent-A-Cops.
See? See?
This isn't normal. Did the game break on me? It's supposed to transport me to a different area. Is it supposed to be this area? I think it's supposed to be this area. I wonder if I can just no-clip up here and be done with it. It looks like all the actors are in place. So it should be usable. Delicious rent-a-cop. Alright. Sometimes it's better just to drink someone dry, even if you don't need it. Don't have to deal with the fight, can just go ahead. Saves ammo too. Am I not picking up ammo for this gun? Yeah, this counts as, am I only picking up one round at a time? Same gun, right? Dan Weston DWPPC. It's the same gun. I'm only getting one bullet at a time for it, which is kind of horrifying. Yeah, this is what was supposed to happen. It was supposed to do this, but for whatever reason it failed and the triggers didn't go off. Yeah, I just thought it was, maybe it was a different revolver and something was going wrong, but no, I'm just only picking up one bullet at a time, so yeah. Victoria, please. Please, Chola. Please. I want to get around you. You are slightly problematic, girl. Apparently this mod is a thing for making weapons give musical numbers. Whenever you get stealth kills. Stealth kill someone, here's your guitar riff. Nope, there's that dude from before. Gone to investigate the guitar riff in the hallway, I guess.
Hey, hold it!
Uh-oh. Hello, Kill Squad. Gun they're using, maybe? Yeah, it's this one. This mod does not give us access to the body armor that Heather Poe normally gives you later on. That's a little disappointing, because that's actually a really useful item, having a legit bulletproof vest. Skyrim level sneaking. Yeah, a little bit. Guns in this game are so terrible. Like, even when you zoom in with the scopes, there's no way to counter the sway in the slightest, and the sway is just insane. Like, your character's a vampire, they shouldn't be this drunk. Kindred are actually known for being incredibly still compared to mortals. Yeah, technically, because of that, they should be amazing snipers. Yeah, but even... I mean, take a look at this sway. I'm not touching anything. Kindred are known for being incredibly still. Like, they don't have slight sway or twitching because they're dead. They don't have involuntary muscle twitches. Everything is intentional for a Kindred. So they really don't worry at all about swaying the gun. They just point and you're good. There's still skill involved.
Make it this far. I had no doubts about your capability. But I am not so easily betrayed. Did you ever think about what it takes to live as long as I have? To come this far? Consider that lack of judgment
old,
in your
sir.
last few seconds.
You're 250 at the most. You're not super old, man. So that's not something to brag about. I mean, you got Strauss in the same city, who's Strauss is about 700. You have Beckett visiting, who's about 600. You're kind of on the low end of the totem pole, Mr. LaCroix. Consider this, you're going to die
Tick,
tonight.
tick, tick.
A
A bientôt, kindred.
Help!
Astrolite. Let's arm the explosive. There we go. And we'll send it up to the next floor as a present. Wahahaha. I mean, a vast number of kindred do die, well before they reach 150. But when you're talking about a society where all the people above you are, you know, 1,000-ish, he's not super impressive. Alright, problem solved. Don't have to deal with this, this little motley crew up here. So I get a ton of free ammo. Alright. Now we get access to the elevator, and up we go again. Sorry, Victoria. Game too glitchy. Please don't glitch this time. Please don't glitch this time. Yeah, she's just gonna phase through the doors and be a cryptid like Yuki. Did they manage to break? Okay, cool. Okay. Y'all want to shoot through the window at me? They open this for me. Okay, they open this one for me. Okay, these are vampires. Interesting. Vampires now instead of mortals. And the scope is insane. phosphorus charges. Electric bolts. Oh, it's like Christmas. Alright. I now have a grand total of 6 rounds for my Dragon's Breath. And you, Mr. Commando, are lunch. Hey, Gogkive, how are you? Right. Ammo is not going to be a precious commodity anymore. Hi. Ah, they're running fortitude. Fucking Victoria! Throw a grenade? No, I don't want to throw a grenade in close quarters. That would kill me. All right. But yeah, this is at this point in the game, you pretty much slaughter the entire Ventru population of the city. Lights. I do not have enough hacking to do this. I'm not confident enough in my fortitude ability to channel Michael and live through that. Because, oh, guess what? I have fortitude now. I have animalism, too. But yeah, Michael may have the fortitude to live through a close range grenade impact, but I don't think I do. But the Ventru will rue the day that they challenged me. Because there will be no Ventru left in LA after tonight. Which brings up the question, where does Victor Temple come from later? Alright, now time to fight the Naglapar Sheriff. Sir, you are not Cloud Strife, although you are better suited for holding a sword like that than he is. Not just some little twink-ass man. Ow. Alright, there we go. Showcasing the power of Clan Simisi. And the Naglapar legacy. Chiroparian. Alright, here comes some Gangrel. Ow! Ow! Fuck, what hit me? That was fire or whatever the hell it was. Go away, Gangrel. There we go. got blinded by the lights. Now we just fill him with some lead. This is going unusually well. Alright, Sheriff is dead. Fucking Gangrel! Dudes! Warlock completed the game as a Tremere. It's scientifically proven that twunks are balanced for swinging big as fuck swords. Does this mean Demetrius is going to be swinging a sword, Kenpai? Alrighty. There's Sarcophagus. Here's the prince.
You betrayed us all. I gave you guidance, responsibility, opportunity, power, and you sold us out to the Sabbat. Crippled my organization, killed my most loyal associates. You Judas, you devil. You think you've beaten me? Ha! I've still got my sarcophagus.
Betrayal. Let's talk betrayal, you fucking hypocrite. I know what you want with that sarcophagus. So much for law against diablerie. So much for the city's welfare.
I should have known that weak-willed, feeble mind of yours couldn't resist the Sabbat's dogma. Do you really think they'll ever accept you? They're dogs. They'll tear your throat out the second you turn your back on them.
This guy does a
Join me.
really good job
We
of
can
mimicking
forget this
the
ever happened.
voice actor
We can
who
rule this
did
city
LaCroix.
together.
His inflections. His voice may not be exact, but he's got those little inflections really down good. I mean, his voice is close, don't get me wrong, but it's the inflections, man. He's really good at that. After you push me out of a building, yeah, I think I'll take my chances with the Sabbat.
Give me the key.
And now, for whatever reason, I am immune to his dominate. Even though earlier, it wouldn't let me be immune to it. Never.
I said, give me the key.
Don't waste your time trying to dominate me.
The key. I need the key. Don't you understand? This city needs a leader. The Quajin will kill us all. With the power that's inside that sarcophagus, I can protect this city. Give it to me!
After my pack sets your precious tower on fire, I think I'll let you choose between burning alive or falling to your death. Oh, it crashed! Really? At the very end, it crashed? Oh, God. Jank upon jank, but that is the perfect way for the jank to happen. Oh, God. Alright. I'm gonna have to kill this man again. Let me go. Always be saving. Yes. Light. I want light. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right.
You. I should have known
Hypocrite.
that weak.
Forget LaCroix. Never.
I said,
don't waste your time trying to dominate me.
the key. I need the key.
Sustained.
Don't you understand? The city needs a leader. The Quajin will kill us all. With the power that's inside that sarcophagus, I can protect this city.
Yes, grovel, good sir, grovel.
There
we go.
Sebastian. It's been years since our paths crossed. I thought by now you'd have learned sending your pet would be inadequate to stop the will of the Sabbat. Were you truly so foolish to think I would yield to your conquest? My only regret is that more of your associates do not stand by my side. The one you failed has served loyally and capably. Quite fortuitous for me that you are
Everyone's
unable to
gotten
recognize
so
such
badass.
potential.
It won't end here. The Camarilla will avenge me. You think you've won? We'll drive you out of this city, just as the Anarchs did before.
But Sebastian, you forget. I have stolen the prize you so covet. In a few moments, the antediluvian power within will be destroyed, subsumed within my immortal vessel. No Camarilla in the world will have the strength to stop me.
What the hell, Andre? What happened to all that talk about destroying the ancients, Gehenna? You think you're going to diablerize whatever's inside?
Do not contest me, not now. The opportunity within cannot be wasted. The Sabbat, can harness this power to wipe out all that oppose us.
Do you think I'm an idiot? You call yourself righteous? You're as bad as LaCroix. It would be a terrible and awesome weapon if you can contain it. Son of a bitch, you defy the Sabbat, you hypocrite. I challenge your authority. I invoke the ritus of monomancy against you.
I see you've learned our traditions well, pup. Who am I to deny you the final death, if that is what you truly wish? It would be a challenge worthy of our sacred rite. I accept. We will fight here, now, for all to see the shape of my power.
You're going down, Andre. Oh, he's in his, he's in that form. I have no guns! Fuck! Oh god, they took all my weapons! I have this! Oh, he's immune to that shit. He's immune to that too. He's immune to all my spells. Why is he immune to everything I have? And why did they take all my guns? And my swords, my everything. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. I may indeed be very, very fucked. Okay, I may not have anything left in the Odious Chalice, but I still have blood packs. Haha. to go hand in hand against the fucking horde form. I can't channel my inner Michael. I don't have grenades anymore. They took all my guns and all my swords. Apparently, they want me to fist fight against him.
You.
Forget it. Never.
I said...
Stab you this time.
It can't end like this. Don't you see the Kuei Jin will kill us all? I can't lose. I will open the sarcophagus. I'll build an empire. It won't end here.
Ah, Sebastian. It's been years.
Actually,
since
Arturo
our
has a
paths
shotgun.
crossed.
He doesn't have an
I
AUG.
thought by now you'd have learned sending your pet would be inadequate to stop the will of the Sabbat. Were you truly so foolish to think I would yield to your conquest? My only regret is that more of your associates do not stand by my side. The one you failed has served loyally and capably. Quite fortuitous for me that you are unable to recognize such potential.
He does not have a walk animation, if you didn't notice. He just kind of
will
floats.
avenge me. You think you've won? We'll drive you out of this city, just as the Anarchs did before.
But
You
Sebastian,
see, he just floats around.
You forget. I have stolen the prize you so covet. In a few moments, the antediluvian power within will be destroyed, subsumed within my immortal vessel. No Camarilla in the world will have the strength to stop me.
Destroy it.
No, we will
Cast
not
it into the
destroy
fire!
the sarcophagus.
Destroy it!
Do not doubt me, child. I have tempered and honed my ability to endure and resist for an eternity. I can reign the power within. I shall become the tool of the Sabbat to scour the earth, to find and destroy the Dark Fathers, to free us from the shackles of humanity, to wipe out the Camarilla once and for all.
You're an egotistical maniac. You had this planned all along.
Quiet, you cur. I will not waste time justifying myself to you while destiny waits. Contain this one. The ritual cannot be interrupted once I begin.
You fool, you'll kill us all.
You think you understand power, Sebastian? I will show you true power. Watch as I deny you the gifts you never earned. Yes, I can smell the potency of the ancient within. In a moment, I will ascend to my rightful place. No prince in the world will stop me. Not even the regent himself will be able to challenge my might. Los Angeles
Actually,
will be
the
mine
Sabbat
to rule.
I don't know if he's taught.
Why
He
stop
killed Strauss.
there? Mexico City will nod to me in
The
submission.
regent is actually a woman.
To behold the sacrifice. Which of the Dark Fathers will I annihilate? Which will be the vehicle to supreme eminence? Oh.
Well, I'm dead.
Now ain't that a beautiful thing? Hey, mess around, buddy. I'm talking to you.
Jack planned
You
it
don't
all.
really talk much, do you? Hey, it happened just like you said. They
Yes,
never
just
even knew what
oh.
hit 'em. Threw that sarcophagus out there and they just tore each other up trying to get to it. Too bad about the kid. Ah, well, you can't call them all.
Remember, wherever we go, it is the blood of Cain which makes our fate. Farewell, vampire.
Yep, never underestimate Smiling Jack. That man plays 4D chess with the best of them. I really want to take on Andre and destroy the sarcophagus. But they take your equipment! That's ridiculous! The main menu so it doesn't play the copyright music. But yeah, so the entire overarching plot of the game, getting that sarcophagus, that was actually a plan by Smiling Jack and his friend back there. It was never really an antediluvian. But Jack and his friend back there, who has kind of hinted that it could be Cain, the first vampire, they had this bizarre plan to just create chaos in the city. So Jack, while the boat carrying the sarcophagus back to the museum for examination was still at sea, Jack went out, boarded the boat, deliberately killed everyone on board the ship, and opened the sarcophagus and made it look like something had emerged from the sarcophagus and killed the entire crew. To start off this whole supernatural, oh my god, what is it thing. So, all the city's kindred, all the supernatural groups in the city, the Quai Jin, the Giovanni, the Camarilla, the Sabat, they started clamoring to try and get their hands on it because they thought this was some really old-ass vampire. Jack knows what he did, and he went through the entire game behind the scenes, and he did little things to prolong this game, to weaken the Camarilla, to weaken the Quai Jin, to weaken the Sabat. All of it was a secret little game of his to empower the Anarchs and have a little thing that comes into play in the timeline in the future with the Camarilla weekend and the Sabat weekend and all them weekend. He has this whole thing going on with a woman named Jenna Cross, who has a birth sign that matches up to one of the prophecies in the Book of Nod about Gehenna. So he grabbed her. He wants to make everyone think the world is ending as a big old crazy prank. And this all played into his crazy old prank. So this game is entirely just dealing with Smiling Jack in his insanity. So yes, it's all Jack playing 4D chess to fuck with vampires and empower the Anarchs. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade. Someone's always fucking with something else. Usually it's to gain you power personally. because vampires are inherently selfish beasts. But, yeah. You never confront Smiling Jack within the game. Within the rulebooks, however, Smiling Jack does meet the fledgling eventually, and they have a small discussion about it. I believe that was in Beckett's Jihad Diary, I think it was. But yeah. It's not until years later, though, that Jack will run into the fledgling again. But the repercussions of this night will be felt for a long time within the canon events of the game. For the canon events of the game, what ends up happening is LaCroix blows himself up opening the sarcophagus, and the fledgling just disappears off into the night to do their own thing. That's what's called the loner ending in the game. Let's see. Let's just load something up so we're away from music. That was a little annoying. But yeah. That is the Clan Quest ending. So, what do you think? Should I start a new playthrough? Different character? Should I go for a different mod?